Hello there, welcome back to episode 2 of The Rejects. We are sitting here in front of what's going to be our base in the future. Let's see how long that'll take. We have established ourselves big bad potato fields there, and I'm looking forward to what's going to happen during this episode. I really have a lot of glaring deficiencies to cover in this settlement so far. We don't have anything here to really live off of, but you know, the biggest problem that I see is that we are here sitting on a desert tile that has just only 30 of 60 days farming time. That means whatever we are doing, well, we better bring up larger stockpiles. Okay, but so far so good. Mike's chopping out the cabin rooms here, and yeah, we're doing fine, considering that we're living with people that are only featuring negative traits. Things are actually going really well. Things didn't go so well for Hodge, who tried to raid us yesterday. But, you know, don't be like Hodge. So, we're going to install ourselves some coolers. The overwall cooler variant comes from the Replace Stuff mod. So, in case you're wondering. Okay. So far, so good. Not too sure if I'm not going to bring these rooms here up for a living area. We are pretty short on building mats after all. But luckily, looks like the freezer is finally done. So let's get ourselves a stockpile zone. And we're going to allow food stuff and corpses. But no rotten stuff, and it has a preferred priority. There we go. But let's make sure we don't store corpses of people we don't like here. So, no stranger corpses. Here we go. Okay, so our survival meals are being stored in here now. And, well, as long as there's wind power, there's going to be refrigeration. I mean, right now that ain't really much use, but, well, we getting there. We getting there. Good-o. So, well, I think I'm going to build some apartments over here. Oh, we got a new, we got the name, so the faction is clear. The Rejects, so settlement's name, well, the last spot, or the last round. Yeah, let's call it the last round. Okay, so let's go and architect up some rooms. Let's use sandstone. Sandstone is a good in-between costly and between solid and, you know what. It's not the hottest stone, it's also not the softest stone. It's pretty okay to use that for these things. Okay, so let's bring up some really small apartment blocks. I don't want to have too much luxury going on here. The big luxury here will be the wooden doors, because wood is a real scarcity here at the last round. I mean, we could chop down the animatory, but besides that, I mean, look at this. There's nothing here, except for those dromedaries. I really need to take them down ASAP, before they migrate off the map. Oh, look! There's our rat, it's called Jane. I didn't notice that we were starting with a rat. It's really good because the rat is a venerated animal of the Rejects, so. Speaking about which, it is time to announce some leadership things. Oh yeah, you cannot do that anymore here. like that. So we need a, let's put up the ritual spot between the windmills, why not? So Kalayan will be the first rejected, so there we go. That's fitting. Well, we have a bit of a doomsday cult thing going on for ourselves. It almost doesn't show. Alrighty, so we got her as the leader, and let's not stop there. So is anybody here somewhat talented in terms of social things? No, not at all. Kalayan would have been probably the better priest of this place, but whatever. It's gonna be fine. So, ugh, Walter, social 3, yuck. But, well, probably he's going to be replaced as Doomsayer at some point, but up until now, he'll do the job. Okay, good stuff. So we got that done. A wild woman wanders in. So let's check out the wild woman. Is she a reject? A stoner, psychically hypersensitive, and psychically dull. Well, that doesn't count as reject. No. Sorry to tell you that. So, let's reinstall those beds on over there. Yes, this is a very, very minimalistic setup, but, you know, resources are scarce, and therefore I really don't want to overdo it here. So, let's build ourselves some sandstone end tables. And make sure we're going to get ourselves some fresh sandstone to work with. Alright, so the Insomniac in Kalayan is, she's really building terribly slow. So I'm actually quite happy that Mike is helping her out there. Okay, how are my potatoes? 22%. Okay. So we're down to 4 days worth of food. So I'm starting to be a little bit anxious here. I told you guys to build a door in there. You fools. Yo, Mike, get started on that. So I'd say it's about time that we set up the hunting process, you know. All right. Battery research ain't going in the speed as I wanted to. That's a little bit sad. So we are going to get ourselves a electric stove. Because we won't be able to afford a... wait a sec, I shouldn't put something electric out in the open. That ain't a smart idea. So, we need more building again. Oh, darn. So, I don't know where the kitchen will be. I just won't know that I want to have the freezer expandable into that direction. That's something that I really like to do. You know what? We're going to do this as follows. This is a brilliant little hideaway here. Let's do it like that. Boom. Oh, I'm running out of wood. No. Damn. So when you run out of wood, the next best alternative is steel. So personally, I personally hate to build doors out of steel and the stuff, but you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So let's forbid that stove building rule for now, because I don't want to have that thing out in the open, as you know. Okay, 4 days worth of food. That is problematic. Put it into friendly words. Because I don't think that we are going to have the harvest in 4 days. So, we're going to go and take care of problems now. First off, that wind corners problem. You know, the thing is, the rejects, they aren't necessarily nice people, and they're trying to hunt Jane for food. Okay, now stuff has escalated too far. Are you guys... Come on, yeah. Alright, so human revenge. To make sure that we know which one of them is going to be hunted, we're going to separate them, though, like this. So here you see now in which direction Wind Cornish is running, and off we go. Alrighty, so just want to make sure that Nobody gets wounded here, except for windconers. You see, I just took care of the problem right at the moment before a disaster could strike. Awesome, and thanks for the reefers. Okay, so that person here is going to die in a couple of hours. Wonderful. Well, for me. Now, let's bring up the necessary workspaces. We need a butchering table, so we can get the most out of the critters we're killing off out there. And I don't have enough wood anymore. Oh boy, that sucks. So only one thing we can do there. We got to dismantle one of the doors. That's really bad because we're losing a portion of the material when we're doing this like that. But what can I do? Wood is probably right now the scarcest material on the map. So it is as it is. All right. Food clock is turning yellow to give us a little bit of a warning. Things aren't as good as they should. Things aren't as good as they should. So let's put up a zone for people that are not part of our colony. So important for stranger corpses. There we go. That should do the trick. Okay, so we got that settled down. So Kalayan should now stop focusing on construction that much, and Mike can do the rest of the work here, because I need her to research things here for us. It's way more important right now. And we obviously ran out of granite blocks too. Okay. Oh, well, where can we get granite blocks from? That's the question. I hear some granite chunks. Good-o. So let's see. Steel and components are sufficient to get us the things we need together. No, not quite. We need a little bit more steel, I do notice, because we will need some steel to construct a battery. So okay, the dromedaries are stalking around the fields, which is really, really annoying me. Out of two reasons: they eat the potatoes of the field, and they eat the potatoes of the field. Oh, look! I've overlooked a stash of steel here. Alright. So we can cancel these designators. We don't need them. Brilliant. That's a relief, because that means we can hunt us some animals tomorrow, I think. Alright. I really wonder why Mike has such a weird habit of sleeping outside on the floor. Recreation starved, of course. Oh man, how could I forget the horseshoe pin of fun? Damn, I'm such a bad leader. Let's make sure that this thing gets built immediately. Of course. You guys are absolutely right in hating me because of that. Okay, so I'd say we're going to hunt us some of these critters because, you know, obvious reasons. They're starting to ruin the harvest, and we can't have that. Although, I really don't like to kill off all the animals on the map in one go, simply because of the reason that, you know, we don't have refrigeration going on for ourselves right now. So I'm a little bit reluctant to, yeah, that's okay. So I'm a little bit reluctant to get that going like that. So Walter is the cook. So Dromedary 1 down. Okay. So we're going to make ourselves some simple meals. until we have like 12 of them. Alright, so... I mean, we do have refrigeration going on for part of the time. Most of the time-ish. Well, it's a little bit of a hot thing here. But since the research for the battery is going on, it won't be a long-term issue. So, I just decided that we're going to go and bring up Walter for another dromedary hunt. I'm hunting the dromedary from this angle, so when I'm shooting, it's going to flee in towards to the map. Oh, it ain't Walter, it is Mike, I'm sorry. Because if I'd be shooting the dromedary from this direction, there is a chance that it would be fleeing off the map, and that would be quite devastating for us right now. The animals are fleeing into the direction where, into the opposite direction from where the shots come in, so you get the idea. Right on! We got us the second one, and damn, Kalayan is so slow at everything she does. But, you know, I have high hopes that we're going to have the refrigeration researched before the stockpiles go bad. At least that's the that's the high hope I got. I mean, ironically enough, she's at intellectual 11. But, yeah, I should put that inside somewhere. That will help. Let's do this. So, we can bring up some granite. Where will I put a shack to work at? We do the social things over here. Well, let's see. For starters, I'll put that on over here. And we're going to work with steel and doors. So the idea right now is that I'm going to put that research bench under a roof where the work efficiency will be much higher. So a new quest, the Fleeing Knight. Definitely, this is a charity quest. Oh boy, we actually do need to do that. Development points. Okay, that's a new thing. So, we're definitely going to take that for Kalayan. This is the standard starter quest for, what's it called again? For nobility, royalty, that's the word. So there's always that dude being followed by something deadly. Actually, that swarmling is deadly. It's the first time that the wimpy noble is being followed by something really deadly. Why am I so afraid of the swarmling? Well, if that thing bites you, you get infected by a disease that automatically kills you. I'm not over-exaggerating. This thing is like a facehugger, basically. Mini version of it. And they're effing fast, so, oh no, I don't want to lose one of my rejects like that. Quick, kill it, it's going to kill Walter. Oh god. I'm so relieved. These things are really pesky little buggers. Oh boy. Okay, so the worst was averted. We got a party, rightfully so. Oh boy, that was scary. Way scarier than I thought. The party has been called off. Why? Oh, because there's no acceptable food for Mr. Royal. Damn. Cursed you, Mr. Royal. But jokes aside, we got now a yeoman ceremony incoming for Kalayan, which gives me access to low-grade psycasting, which is a good thing, because it comes cost-free. And in my current scenario, honestly, I'll take all the advantage that I can get, you know. So we're going to reinstall the table on over here, and let's put a nice little stool in front of it. Here. I mean, it ain't much, but it's more comfort than nothing. If your people are working on a longer period of time at a certain spot, always pays off to give them something for the comfort bonus. Super, so there we go. Let's give him a moment to relocate that thing. And we also do require a standing lamp because access to light does play a big role in terms of productivity. There we go. Okay, so battery research is, damn, I don't like the fact that this takes so darn long, but I do think that we're going to make much faster progress now that the production rate ain't gimped anymore due to the outside. I mean, the work speed factor is, well, here it's only a 10%. Oh, I thought it was more. Anima pod sprout. Yeah, great. No thanks. Oh, there's a little bit more steel. 63 units for us. I'm taking everything that I can get for free because it's going to help us out a lot. And as things stand, I do see that we will require a lot more steel before this is all over, out of the simple reason that I really don't know how the hell we are supposed to get our day-by-day life going on without steel doors to get started, you know? There's so many things that where we cannot really, in all seriousness, want to use wood anymore. Probably shouldn't have had built these doors out of wood in the first place, but well, hindsight is always like that. Okay. Doesn't look like our meat is going to go bad anytime too soon, but as you see here, power source is irregular when you don't have batteries. It's, I don't like it in general, you know. Okay, so getting up more and more blocks. What we're lacking right now is a place where we can sit down and eat at like civilized people that we are. So let's use this area here. I like this. So this is going to be eating and recreational area and at the same time. I do like this because we are already connected to the power grid here. So here goes Mike again. I mean, I really don't know why he doesn't like to go and to lay down in his bed. I don't know, but I'm helping him, you know. And or Lady Insomniac is almost hitting a breakthrough in the battery technology. That's so good. I think we're probably going to research solar next. Kazuki. Well, so we cannot drive him away because Kazuki's charity event. Okay, so let's check out Kazuki. Beautiful and refined polity. So, let's see. If we'd be banishing them, yeah, we'd get a -4. So, go away. You're not one of us. We don't want beautiful people here. Yeah. It's just simple like that. So we got the battery tech now. The next thing that I really crave for is solar panel technology, because once we have these two things down, we have electricity available whenever we want to have electricity. And that's a big step forward. So let's go and set up 2 batteries inside the lab to be. And that's going to give us all the electricity that we require. So refrigeration is done now. That means we can check out where the cougar has killed off stuff. Damn, that escalated quickly. Oh boy. So that means the juicy dromedary is no longer on the map. I am looking for its leftovers. Maybe I got lucky and it still got killed here on the map, but it doesn't look good for us. No. So, it's cat meat, boys. But luckily, the potatoes are coming along nicely. So we got 3 more days worth of food available right now. So I'm actually quite positive about that, in all honesty. We're sending Kalean and Mike here to do the work on these things ASAP, because, you know, it is just that important. We need that power supply, and we need it now. because that means our food won't go bad anymore. So we draft the entirety of the rejects here, and we're gonna get ourselves some cougar meat today. So this is probably one of the more dangerous operations, so let's make sure that we got this lined up properly. So the idea here is that Mike and Killian are going to take shots at that thing while Walter is kiting it. This is by all means no real safe or easy task. There we go. So the cougar is on revenge, and if you are playing with friendly fire enabled, this makes these operations get even more dangerous, but you know, it is possible. You just need to play it a little bit more laid back than I do here. So let's finish off the beast. That's the most meat that we're going to see in the next couple of days. I'm afraid that there won't be that much more. So we got 3 more days worth of food left. That's honestly, in all honesty, really disturbing and making me kind of nervous, you know. Somebody or something ate my potatoes. Jane got the flu, so we're going to set up a animal bed here. So with all the leather that I have acquired, we're going to make a proper animal bed here. Why not? Alrighty then, so let's give that to our venerated animal, the rat. Okay, we got refrigeration going, and I mean, long before we will be starving, there will be enough growing percent on these to actually harvest a couple of them. But the fact that there's so little food here that the rats are literally gnawing off what's on the fields, I really don't like that. So once we have access to solar power, I will immediately go and delve into hydroponics. That's already been decided, because I really don't like how things are working on out as they are right now. So let's start and make us some new apartments. Let's make them a tad bit larger than the last few, because I really don't like these super small apartments. But I felt like it would be a fun thing if we'd had, for once, a little bit of a differentiating look here between the apartments, you know. For some reason, I'm not able to build them in a proper size here. Okay, and we're going to go and have some extra building here as well. Buildings are a little bit boxy here again, but I don't care. There we go. Major break risk. I don't like to read that. So we're going to furniture up now some long-needed civilizational relief. Couple of, just a bit of chair and stool, you know. Nothing special. So dining chairs can be made out of steel too, so let's do that. And for whatever we'll need here, we'll carve out a few of the steel blocks here out of the mountain, because it's about time that our people here get some quality of life here. Provisional workers, so we could send them 1 worker, and well, hyperweave is a quite good reward actually. So there's quite a lot of animals now up there, but the bad news is it's barb slingers. Damn. Okay, so there's always something else for our jolly few here. So honestly, that is barb slingers migrating here into the biome like that that's bad news. Especially since they are just sitting on our potato fields. Oh boy. Right on. But that's a problem for the next episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. Drop me your comments down below. I'd be eager to hear what you're thinking. And leave me a thumbs up. It really, really helps a lot. And consider subscribing. It would really help out this channel a ton. So see you guys next time. Bye-bye.